All right, everybody. I'm Logan Alec. I'm a CPA, and this is my update for Tuesday, January 26th. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said today that he would bring a budget resolution to the Senate floor as soon as next week. This would be the starting point for using reconciliation to pass stimulus in the Senate with a simple majority, if that's what the Democrats end up wanting to do. However, Republicans are criticizing reconciliation to pass stimulus measures because it would leave Republicans out. Republican Senator Rob Portman of Ohio said if the House decides to go ahead with the reconciliation approach, which is a way to get around working with Republicans, I think that would be not just a big mistake at this stage, at the start of this administration, but irresponsible given what's happened with the COVID-19 package. We're willing to work with them, and we said that on Sunday. We're willing to sit down and work out again a proposal that is bipartisan, that can be passed by both chambers, that helps to expand on what we just passed. And Republican Senator Mitt Romney of Utah said, I think really it's going to be the White House and the Democrats' call as to whether they want to work with a bipartisan team to improve the legislation or whether they want to push through reconciliation, a bill which comes with only one party participating. Joe Manchin, on the other hand, Democratic senator from West Virginia, was bipartisan in his words. He said, we're all just working to get a pathway forward. We want to make sure it's productive and bring everybody together. We know that Joe Manchin is opposed to getting rid of the legislative filibuster. And reportedly, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell said that Democratic Senator Kristen Sinema of Arizona said that she committed to him that under no circumstances would she vote to eliminate the filibuster. This is super interesting to me because we have Mitch McConnell now kind of going around Schumer's back here to basically get this kind of commitment from a junior Democratic senator. What do you think about that? Sinema is known as a fairly conservative Democrat, and I honestly don't think she's alone, right? Or she and Manchin are alone in opposing getting rid of the legislative filibuster on the Democratic side. Basically to get rid of the legislative filibuster, Democrats would need their whole party on board, right? And with both Manchin and Sinema saying they're not on board with that, I feel that's an empty threat at this point. And lo and behold, with the Sinema confirmation today, Mitch McConnell relented on his demand that Senate Democrats formally commit to retaining the legislative filibuster. So the committee ratios and assignments and all those things we discussed yesterday can now move forward. Yay, we can actually get stuff done now in the Senate. Today, Chuck Schumer said on the Senate floor, I am glad the Republican leader finally relented, and we can move forward now to organize the Senate, set up committee chairs and ranking members, and a process for moving bills and nominees to the floor from committees with an evenly divided number of members. It's evenly divided because the Senate is split 50-50 right now. I'm glad we're finally able to get the Senate up and running. My only regret is that it took so long. The text of the power sharing agreement has not yet been released, but McConnell said that it would look something like the agreement from 2001, which is the last time the Senate was split 50-50. So we may actually get some legislation worked on in the Senate now. In terms of nominations, Janet Yellen was confirmed last night as Treasury Secretary, and Antony Blinken was confirmed today as Secretary of State. But obviously, Biden's first legislative priority in Congress is to pass his $1.9 trillion stimulus relief bill. But honestly, folks, we don't know at this point how hard Democrats are going to play on this. I think they know that they won't be able to get a simple majority on several of the issues in the Biden plan. Maybe some, maybe even the $1,400/$2,000 stimulus checks, right, if they make them more targeted. In fact, there is a new report that came out today basically claiming that cutting off the stimulus checks at a $75,000 income threshold may be smart, and frankly, if Biden and the Dems are willing to make those $1,400/$2,000 stimulus checks more targeted, they may be able to get a simple majority on that through reconciliation, incorporating more, shall we say, centrist Republicans and centrist Democrats. The devil, of course, is in the details. How targeted do they want to get? If you have any ideas on what's a good income threshold for the next round of stimulus checks, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.